What if I told you that one simple lifestyle change could drastically reduce your risk of getting sick? And if you think exercise is just about looking good and feeling strong, I need you to think again. A new study has been released that shows how regular exercise can lower your risk of catching and dying from pneumonia. In this video, we'll explore the findings of this exciting new research and what it means for your health. Stick around because we are definitely onto something big. So without further ado, my name is Jeremy Cologne, and this is the Dark Side of Fitness, episode 67. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome to my channel. We focus on transforming your body from the inside out. If you're ready to take your fitness journey to that next level, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more whole body transformation content. Case in point, in a new systematic review and meta-analysis that includes data from over 1 million study participants, scientists from the UK and Finland report that regular physical activity is significantly associated with a lower risk of catching and dying from pneumonia. This should come as no big surprise here. It's long been known that regular exercise strengthens your immune system, but given the times we live in, with many people wanting to reduce the risk and severity of infectious disease, this study serves as a good reminder that physical activity should be part of this conversation. Just how meaningful were these results? Overall, the most physically active participants were 31% less likely to come down with pneumonia than those who were the least physically active. But we also need to put that number into perspective. It's a calculation of relative risk, not absolute risk. Relative risk is the likelihood that something such as pneumonia will happen to one group of people most physically active compared to another group of people least physically active. The word compared is significant here as you're looking at the difference between the two groups. Absolute risk is the amount that something such as a high level of physical activity will decrease your absolute risk of developing a problem such as pneumonia over time. Let's say we have a group of 100,000 people, half of whom are physically active and half of whom are sedentary. And let's suppose that overall 1% or 1,000 people in total get pneumonia. In other words, the absolute risk for pneumonia is low. If the relative risk is 31% lower for the physically active group, how many from each group would get pneumonia? The simple answer: physically active group, 410 cases of pneumonia. Sedentary group, 590 cases of pneumonia. That may or may not seem meaningful to you, but the difference is vast at a public health level. Hundreds of millions of people. What's more, it's not just about the number of cases, it's about the severity of those cases. And this study, along with others, reports that higher levels of regular physical activity significantly reduce the risk of death from infectious diseases. How does exercise fight illness? There are several ways regular physical activity is thought to help protect you from getting sick. For example, it may increase antipathogen activity by boosting T cells and natural killer cells, decrease systematic inflammation, improve cardiovascular and metabolic health. So quote-unquote severe infections are more likely in people who have poor overall health or suffer from chronic diseases. And lastly, enhance the response to vaccination. Now that we explore the impact of regular exercise on your immune system, it's time to dive deeper. Before we go any further, I want to let you on a little secret. There are expert tips coming up that could change your life forever, but to hear them, you'll need to stick around to the end of the video. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Now, here are some expert coaching takeaways. Number 1, physical activity matters. Weight control, muscle building, and heart health get all the headlines, but there's a good amount of support for exercise as an immunity booster too. What's more, good nutrition, sleep quality, and stress management practices can also help fend off sickness. We probably don't talk nearly enough about these kinds of benefits, but now's a good time to start. That's because improving immunity and overall well-being may appeal to folks more than ever, giving them another reason to take action. Number 2, there are no guarantees. You can't fully control whether you catch a cold, the flu, pneumonia, or COVID-19. You also can't control how your body will react once exposed to a pathogen. But regular physical activity and other nutrition and lifestyle practices can improve your odds and help you bounce back faster if you fall ill. Number 3, constructive health practices can help someone feel more in control, and that could help ease the anxiety and stress that comes with all the uncertainty we're dealing with. To that end, it could be helpful to list what you can and can't control. That way you can try to better focus your time and energy on the areas that you can impact. As we come to a closing, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Your support means the world to me, and it's the reason why I continue to make valuable content like this for you. If you want to continue to see content like this, please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you never miss out on amazing expert tips. And until next time, see you in the next video. Thank you.